Hello YouTube and welcome to my summer 2017 preview video. Now, when I looked at AniChart for the next season and I started to decide what I was going to watch, it dawned on me that summer is a bit of a weird season because there wasn't a very big title that immediately caught my attention. I was like, yeah, that's something that I have to watch. That is for me. Like for the Fate fans, you will have Fate Apocryphe, and the fans of the Monogatari series are also getting a new anime. But for me, there wasn't like a super big title that jumped out of the rest. That's also the reason why I only had 11 animes selected for this summer, whilst I normally have like 17 or 18. But that made my choice a little bit easier because I only had one anime that had to drop off, and that anime was Gamers. The only reason why I chose Gamers to not watch this season is because there wasn't a promotional video of it. I simply don't know anything about this anime, but I'm going to keep an eye out for it because it seems like something that I might enjoy, so maybe I'll add it to my to-watch list for later. Another thing that was remarkable is that we're getting a lot of animes with weird but then also interesting concepts, and the first anime on my watch list for summer 2017 is a perfect example of that. It is Vatican Kiseki Chosakan. I have never seen an anime before based on the Vatican. That is something completely new, so I have no idea what to expect. Now this anime is going to be made by GC Staff. As you might know, I love GC Staff, but mostly for their romance comedies. So I hope that they don't fuck up with this anime like they did with Tabutatu last year, which, oh my god, that was so a bad anime. So I hope that they actually do well with this anime. The next anime is the anime that is going to open the summer 2017 season tonight, being Kakegurui. Also here, an interesting concept, a school where you have to gamble instead of getting good grades. So I can already see that this anime is going to have a sharp distinction between the wealthy ones who do well at gambling and the poor ones who will probably just live as slaves to the wealthy ones. This is going to be a psychological anime, so I can also already see that the characters are going to try to destroy each other's minds. This anime will contain lots of bluff, tactics and strategy, I think, and I love psychological animes, so I really look forward to Kakegurui. Number 8 is for Seikai Shokudo. Now when I saw the trailer for this and read the summary, I immediately thought, wow, this anime got its idea from Food Wars. If I read the concept of it, then it looks very similar to the concept of Food Wars, also going to be a cooking anime. So I wonder how it's going to do when in my mind I am going to compare it to such a big name as Food Wars. The next anime that I'm going to watch is Princess Principal. Now here it was absolutely the trailer that pulled me over to actually add this to my to-watch list. Because when I first read the summary and saw the key visual, I thought, is this going to work? A spy story mixed with moe-ish girls? But then I saw the trailer for Princess Principal and I was like, damn, there's a lot of action in this and a lot of blood. So this could be a very interesting spy story, and I'm always interested in a good spy story. I only hope that it won't disappoint me like Joker Game did last year. Number 6 on my to-watch list is reserved for Classroom of the Elite. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the Japanese name. Now, this anime is described as being a romance comedy, but I can actually also see some drama being intertwined in this series. Because of all the characters being such high achieving students, I can see several rivalries between the characters brewing. So if it's a romance comedy, no problem, I will be happy with it, but maybe we'll get some drama as well. On number 5 stands an anime that a lot of people are going to drop or not even bother starting. It is Kobe ni Kareshi. This is going to be a pure slice of life anime. I think it's going to be as slice of life as it gets. And as you must know from my channel, I love slice of life animes. I look forward to seeing all those different little storylines happening in this convenience store, and then to see how they interact with each other and how they affect each other's progress. So this is going to be an anime for the true slice of life lovers. The next one is Nanamaru-san Bantsu. Now this anime comes from TMS Entertainment, and we learned in the past that TMS is quite good at making competitive based animes, especially in new genres with things that haven't been used before. Look at Yowamushi Pedal. Before Yowamushi Pedal, there wasn't really a good cycling anime. We had things like Overdrive, but they were nowhere near the level of Yowamushi Pedal. And now they're using again something new, something that by my knowledge hasn't been used before, being quizzing. So they're going to make a competitive anime about taking quizzes, and I am really interested in how they're going to do this. Just inside the top 3 is New Game the second season. This came as a complete surprise. I never expected that a simple comedy anime like New Game would get a second season. But hey, I am not complaining about that. I actually really liked the first season, and I look forward to seeing more of those cheerful characters, that colorful animation, and overall laugh again with this simple but efficient comedy anime. On 2 stands the maybe most anticipated anime of the coming summer season, being Ballroom e Yokoso, or Welcome to the Ballroom. This was one of the animes that I was quite immediately sure of, yes, I am going to watch this. Again, it has a very interesting concept, ballroom dancing, like almost all the animes on this list for summer 2017, and I am not going to miss out on it, because I feel that it's going to be a good anime, it's going to be made by Production IG, so a good studio, and it feels like it's going to be Yuri on Ice 2.0. Now, back in fall season, I didn't watch Yuri on Ice, which was a mistake. I should have watched it, but now I ain't going to miss out. So that's why I am going to watch Ballroom e Yokoso. But the anime that I anticipate the most for next season is Koi to Uso, or Love and Lies. Basically because it's the only romance drama anime coming out next season. Now, it is going to be made by Leiden Films. If we go back about a year, I think, I absolutely hated Leiden Films because they made a few shitty animes like Terraform Mars the second season, which was absolutely terrible, especially compared to its first season, but also overall it was terrible. But then they started to turn things around, starting from Poco's Udon World. Then they started to improve again, so I have regained my faith in this series. So I love romance dramas. You should know that it's my favorite genre to watch. So that is why Koi to Uso is my most anticipated anime for summer 2017. Now, next to these 10 animes, I'm also going to follow one short anime, being Netsuzo Trap. Now, you should know that normally I don't watch Yuri anime, but I have this feeling that this could be a very good Yuri short anime. So that's why I'm going to give it a shot. And to finish off this list, there are also 4 movies coming out this summer season, which I can then hopefully watch somewhere in 2018 when they get finally translated. It's going to be the Seitokai Yakuindomo movie. It is going to be a recap movie, I believe, but still, I love Seitokai Yakuindomo. Then we have the No Game No Life movie from Madhouse. Hopefully that contains an announcement for season 2 of No Game No Life. Then we have, I have to read it, Kimi no Koi wo Todoketai, another movie from Madhouse. And finally there is an anime movie from Studio Shaft with a way too long name which I'm not even going to try to pronounce. Those are 4 movies that I actually really want to watch when they finally get translated. So there you have it. That are the 10 animes and other things that I will be watching in the upcoming summer 2017 season. As usual, if I have missed out on an anime and you think this is going to be the anime of the season, you have to watch it, feel free to add it in the comments. Then I will thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.